How to ignore a man and make him want you, and why it works so well and where it goes wrong. There are 100 methods to make a man want you. Whether you're currently in a relationship with him but see his attention fading away, there's a new guy on the scene you really want to seduce, and one strategy outperforms all others: ignoring him. This may appear cruel, and actually ignoring him would be counterproductive. It would likely push him away. Instead, you must ignore him in a way that does not harm him or cause him to lose interest in you, but rather ignites his fire and curiosity in you. And that's exactly what we're going to cover today. All you need to know about ignoring a man to make him want you, as well as how to do it correctly. Why does ignoring a guy work so well? Guys, are predictable beings. When you pursue them, they flee. Too needy? They back up. If you aren't a challenge, you aren't as appealing. Guys may like the thrill of the chase for innate reasons. Men enjoy chasing women. The pleasure of trying to get something out of their reach is what motivates them. If you ignore him, it drives him crazy. Here are a few more reasons why knowing how to ignore a guy works so well. 1. You bring out his hunter side. Men are the true hunters. Nothing makes them happier than running after something they desire but can't have or catch. He wants you even more if you ignore him and make him feel as though he can't have you. We know, utterly dumb. However, the thing he most craves is frequently the one he cannot have. 2. Ignore him if he craves power. Guys want to feel strong and achieved. If you are unconquerable, that is all he will desire. If you ignore a guy, he believes he has no chance of winning you over because he wants to be in charge. It literally drives him insane that no matter how hard he tries, you just don't care enough to notice him. Think twice if you're afraid he'll give up and quit. Ignoring him makes him work even harder. 3. It makes him think you're exceptional, which you are. When a female likes a guy, he will do anything to attract her attention. The females flirt. They hang on to a guy's every word, and they make him feel highly unique about himself. If you want a guy who is used to women falling all over themselves to get his attention, you must stand out by being something none of the other women are. Ignoring him completely confuses him. The females he doesn't want can't seem to get away from him, and the ones he does want, nothing to do with him. It gives him the impression that you are unique in some way. It forces him to want you. 4. It makes him want your attention. Let's be honest here. Guys want to be noticed and admired. Though you act as though you don't care about him, he will strive harder to attract your attention. The more he is unable to hold your attention, the more obsessed he becomes. Ignoring a guy is equivalent to having him wait for sex with you. If you deny him the attention he needs, he will crave it much more. 5. It teaches him not to play with you. If you're in a relationship with a guy who either doesn't pay attention to you or has a wandering eye, show him what it's like to have someone dismiss his feelings or make him feel worthless. The best way to tame a guy who doesn't appear to care about your relationship is to show him how painful it is to dump him. Shutting him out and ignoring him completely makes him reconsider what you truly mean to him. It also shows him that if he can't get his act together and start treating you properly, you have no issue walking away and saying goodbye. To keep him, let him feel he is disposable and that you are not. Where most women go wrong while ignoring a guy. Most men believe that if you completely ignore a guy, he will mysteriously fall harder. That is not how it works. What you need to do is make it clear to him that you are interested in him. But at the same time, you must reject his appeals or decline his dates. If you do this, he will fall even harder for you. What is the point of doing this? Because it shows the guy that you are interested in him, but will only date or go out with him if he makes a genuine attempt to court and pursue you. How to ignore a guy? Now for the how. It takes a lot of self-control, but believe us when we say it can be done. All you have to do is think you deserve a guy who won't screw with you and follow these guidelines. You'll be well on your way to mastering the art of ignoring a guy in no time. 1. Keep yourself busy. When you're busy, you don't have time to wonder about who is or isn't ignoring you, or about the person who is driving you insane. It's not about seeming not to care, but about truly not caring. Do something constructive or relaxing instead of waiting on the phone for him to call. Spend time with your friends, attend classes, and follow your passions, whether it's reading a book, cooking a new recipe, doing grocery shopping, doing laundry, or anything. The more you do, the less you'll think about him and want to reach out to him. 2. Be patient. Ignoring someone you have a crush on or are already dating is a tough move to make. Your instincts will drive you to chat with him at all hours of the day and night, revealing your deepest, darkest secrets. But in order to ignore him and make him love you, you have to control yourself and be strong. Even more difficult would be ignoring him if he is the one who has become distant or cold. You have to play him at his own game here. If he calls, return his call later that evening. If he wants to meet, set a time and place that works for both of you and don't change your plans. A small taste of his own medicine is sometimes all that is required to make you look more appealing, and this will drive him insane. 3. Show him your worth. After all, you deserve to be treated fairly and with respect. And the more he has to struggle to maintain the connection, the more he'll come to understand that you won't put up with anything. And if it means separating yourself from him, you should do so. Especially if he has just done something that has irritated you or has not been paying attention to you. By stepping back and moving on with your life, you're showing him that in order to be with you, he needs to step up and treat you the way you want and deserve. You must first value yourself in order for him to value you. Make yourself a priority in your life, establish a strong self-care and self-love routine, and you'll soon start to receive the same treatment from him. 4. Use your instincts. Now, like with anything else when it comes to dating, you must use your gut feeling to make a judgment. That's usually not a smart idea to keep doing that if you can tell that he responds badly to being ignored. However, if you see that his interest in you increases, anytime you take a small step back, he will continue to be interested in you and desire you more. There may be instances when you'll need to evaluate the circumstances. For example, if he's having a difficult time at work or home, ignoring him won't make your relationship stronger. As a result, you can see that, unless it's done in the appropriate circumstances, ignoring him might occasionally backfire. Always follow your gut and do what seems right and natural. After all, you want to entice him, and rather than drive him away. Well, ignoring a guy is a really effective way to get his attention, keep his attention, or stop his negative behavior. Although most men act as if they couldn't care less if ladies are around, try ignoring him. You will find out that he needs you far more than he admits. Well, that's all about it. Hope the video helped. Thanks for watching.